Check it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back for another episode of Stick or Twist, and today we are on Forza Horizon 2, and we're going to go ahead and shake up this series a bit. So we're going to go ahead and add a new stipulation, which we will reveal a bit later on. Obviously, it's your core stick and twist. I'm going to generate a random number. I'm going to go to the car that it lands on, and then I either get the option to stick or twist. If I use two sticks, I have to stay with the third option. Pretty straightforward, not really much to not understand. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and generate a random number, and we're going to go ahead and see what we get. So we got number 23, which is Hyundai. So Hyundai actually only do two cars, and that's the Velociter and the Genesis. Those are the only two cars in the game. But that could lead to quite an interesting episode, so I'm not really sure if I want to stick again. But you know what? Just for the fun of it, I'm going to go ahead and do so. So we're going to go ahead and generate another random number. We got number 8, which is Bentley. Now, Bentley have only got the Continental GT in the game. And I'm not sure if I want that either, to be honest. It's a bit boring. So we're going to go ahead and generate a random number again. And we're going to go ahead and stick with the third option. So we got number 31, which was Lexus. Okay, so this could go really well in a very short amount of time. So the choices we have are the GS350F Sport, the LFA, and the RCF. So this could go very well. Now, obviously, I'm going to put 1 to 3 in the random number generator because that's how many cars Lexus have in the game. And whatever number we land on is the car we have to go for. So we're going to go ahead and generate a random number. And we've got 3. Okay, then. Okay, that's interesting. We've got 3. Okay. But before we go any further, we're going to go ahead and add that new stipulation I was talking about. So, again, I'm going to run the random number generator. If we get 1, the car has to be a grip build. If we get 2, it has to be a drift build. And if it's 3, it has to be a drag build. And that's how we're going to determine what the car actually turns out to be. So, I'm going to go ahead and generate another random number. And we got 2. So that means that this car is going to be a drift build. So, now I know that, I can actually pick a suitable livery. Right, all these liveries are shit. So, I take back what I said. We're just going to go with black. I think that looks the best. So, there you go. Get the car for free, even better. That is what we're going to go ahead and go for. So I'm going to see you guys in the tuning shop, and we'll regroup there and obviously apply the things we need to apply. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so first things first, I've got to see if there's any aero. I don't think there will be because it's quite an executive car and it's also DLC. And it turns out there's not, just the Forza wing and stuff. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go for kind of like a VIP look almost. You know, I'm really going to slam it to the ground, and I'm just going to make it look absurd. But hopefully, it will look quite nice. So I'm going to go ahead and add the upgrades, and then once I have done that, I'll be back, and we can obviously tune the car and get it going sideways.
Play that. I need a big car! I need a big car! Hey! One my cocks.
Okay, so now I'm done. I'll go ahead and quickly just show you the tune. I'll go through all of the menus so you guys can quickly see. If you want to go ahead and copy it, just go ahead and pause it and you can have a look for yourself. But that's what we're going to go for. So apply a current setup. And now we're going to go ahead and drift it, see if it's actually any good at drifting, and see if I've done a good job. So naturally, this car is going to be very heavy because that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a luxury car, and I can't really blame it. That is what Lexuses usually are, and this is definitely quite boaty. Probably would have been better if I was pumping out a bit more horsepower. I think I'm on 600 at the moment, but I didn't really do much in terms of weight. I just kind of did the bare minimum and tried to see if it worked. It's more dependent on my tune, really. It does feel a bit boaty, does feel like it needs a bit more power, but overall, this thing can get sideways, don't get me wrong, it definitely can get sideways. I mean, look at the angle! Can I also just say that this is still rear-wheel drive, it's not four-wheel drive, so that's why I'm not taking it like at completely ridiculous angles. I'm trying to keep it relatively tame because it's rear-wheel drive, and obviously you can't do any of those mad Ken Block like unicorn drifts with rear-wheel drive. But I've got to say, this thing is doing rather well, even with that kind of lack of initial torque and power. it's doing really well for some odd reason. Okay, so now we're in my like little section. This is like actually a drift section I used to run back in the days when I played a lot of Horizon. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through that, and we're going to see if we can keep this chain going. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and drop down here. Ooh. Okay, keep the slide going. Make sure I don't spin out. Oh, 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 oh. This isn't good. This isn't good. Shit. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.